Okay, this poem is called World Tree.
It's called what, Sadie?
World Tree. 2 words. World Tree. The love is understood. No one needs to say it. Distance exists as canyons exist. And there are times where I forget we are related, connected by blood and ilk. So different and similar our paths, our lives, our tracks. It would be hard to find where we diverged and easier to admit that we are parallel. People tell me of their mothers and brothers, fathers and sisters, faces in a familial crowd. How Fido and Johnny played round the old oak tree on a Tuesday night, which threatened Johnny's bedtime. Or how Papa had asked Opa for Mama's hand in marriage. And I just can't help thinking, damn, this is annoying. Because most of us have those stories, anecdotes about how important it is to value family, as if they were air to breathe. A subjective sense of self, relying on strings attached to similar fingers, forcing us to remember where we come from and who we belong to. That red blood is thicker than clear water. As if the viscosity of fluids is some predictor, some indicator of the quality of relationships, of friendships, of kinships. And if that is so, then isn't golden honey so much thicker than red blood? And so much sweeter still? And to follow logic of that old adage, one must admit that it is better to associate with the baker's daughter. Do not get me wrong, do not pin me down based on my wanderings and ponderings of the nature of these things. For I too possess a beating heart and a need for connection. And I too understand the sociology and the psychology of the human condition. But for some who speak of values and love, it seems rather a cry of anguish, of fear, of death, of existence, as if one would cease to be or not to be if one were to forget their family. As if forgetting warm eyes and calm voices means you are no longer connected. As if amnesia could prompt your death. And what about the black-haired boy with black eyes poured from a bottle of whiskey? Or the brown-eyed girl with bruises in places a bathing suit would cover? What has family done for them except give them pain and shame, except abuse and refuse them the knowledge of love? And maybe while being stripped of clothes, they were being stripped of life as well. Maybe the definitions and connotations of family are too strict. Maybe water can be blood, and certainly honey too. Maybe family can be a single mother, or a single father, or 2 mothers, or 2 fathers, or 2 lovers who had just met under the old oak tree where you first heard of Johnny. Why can't it be thought that we are all of us one blood, one family, one humanity, holding different and similar hands? That factions and creed, race and religion.
Rewind.
Why can't it be thought that we are all of us one blood, one family, one humanity, holding different and similar hands? That factions and creed, race and religion, language and culture hold no sway over the hearts of man. Canyons would be bridged, greater stories told, all under this old oak tree.
Okay.